Odense is really a cool place to kind of hang out in and work in. It is the most robotics intensive city on the planet.
Wow.
As in, if you want to compare to Sweden, it has approximately as many people as, I would say, Linköping, which isn't what we would call a global metropolis. At the same time, Odense has more than 125 robotics companies. 125, which is absolutely astounding. And they're growing and they're doing amazing stuff. And that's not even counting the drone companies, the automated car companies, and so on. It's a real kind of technology hotspot. And as I said, at the same time, the teeny tiny home town of Hans Christian Andersen.
It's not Lego, then. It's fairytales. Why of all places did that place become the robotics magnet?
Well, it's a funny story, actually. What happened was that there is this big shipping, now global logistics company called Maersk. And they used to build these big ships in Odense, because it's a Danish company. They like to produce close to home. And they were early on experimenting with robots, and we're talking now 70s, late 70s, robots for painting, for some welding, for various things, more kind of experimental stuff. The company was well off, it could kind of test out things. Then it decided to shut down the yard. And then, of course, all the kind of these investments could have dissipated and disappeared. But what happened was that the people who've been working on these robots in the harbor, they kind of went to the uni and said, hey, can we teach robotics to the students here? And the students thought this was fun, and the university, to their credit, thought, why not? I mean, robotics sounds cool. We can do some robotics. So they gave a couple of people from there kind of the chance to, in an era when robotics was considered to be science fiction, to set up actually an education program and a research program on robotics. And everything that's happened actually springs from there, springs from a couple of people who experimented, ended up at a uni, got left alone for a couple of years so they can develop their skills, and now have created this robotics mecca. People in China, if you're in robotics, they might not know Copenhagen or Stockholm, but they damn sure know about Odense.
What an interesting template for redevelopment. When you think of all these smaller cities in Sweden and in the US